Mariners win a game today against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Of course, the Pittsburgh Pirates aren't, a great team, but they are a Major League Baseball team. Julio got on base ahead of Cal on a reached on error. And Cal said, I'm going to hit number 34 for a two-run shot. And that two-run shot put the Mariners up 2-0. And then that also did something kind of cool. Cal matched his career high. Seattle had a 72.4% win probability at that point. He hit it on a 3-1 count with one out. Um, then Randy hit his 13th homer of the year, his fifth in the last 5 days in the bottom of the fourth. Pretty epic looking home run. Then Cal said, you know what, Randy, I'm going to hit another home run and tie Ken Griffey Jr. for the most home runs by a Mariner before the All-Star break with number 35. Both of those were solo shots, making it 3-0 and then 4-0. Then Demo homered on a line drive, the left center fielder, and he scored Donovan Solano to make it 6-0. Mariners had 19 bases, 4 home runs, 7 hits, 6 runs. They left one man on base. The Pirates had 5 hits, 6 bases, 2 stolen bases, left 8 on base. Both teams committed an error. Top performers, Brian Wu, 6 innings pitched exactly, 3 hits, no earned runs, 8 strikeouts. Apparently only he and Tarek Skubal have the over 100 strikeouts and an ERA under 2 or under 3 for this season. Which is pretty nice. The MLB.com player of the game was Cal, 2 for 4, 2 home runs, 1 strikeout, 3 ribby with a 20.4% win probability added. The Pirates didn't score at all. Pirates didn't score at all. They had 5 hits, 3 of them coming from Gonzalez, 1 of them coming from Hayes, and 1 of them coming from Frazier. And they struck out 12 times while the Mariners struck out 6 times. If the Mariners strike out 6 times in a game, they're probably going to win. Mariners got 31 men to the plate for an at-bat. 6 runs, 7 hits, 6 RBIs. They did not walk today. The fact that they didn't walk today shows me that the Pittsburgh Pirates pitching isn't that bad. Obviously, we've seen some pretty cool stuff with the Pirates pitching. Unfortunately, Cole Young had an error and Howritz had an error, miscatch, and that led to the Julio being on base for Cal's first home run. Julio had an outfield assist of Gonzalez at first base, and then that actually was a double play. I didn't quite see that. I must have been in the bathroom. Woo, 8-4 this season. Bizardo did 1 inning of work, 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, and then Thornton came in long relief, did 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, lowered the ERA to 4.99. We did walk 3 of their batters, but it didn't matter. With runners in scoring position today, the Mariners were 0 for 0. And the Pirates were 0 for 7. We left 1 on base. They left 8 on base. So the Mariners had nobody in scoring position with a batter up and still scored 6 runs. Normally, when you leave 7 on base, that means or 8 on base, that means you've scored some other runners, especially when you have runners in scoring position throughout the game. Unfortunately for the Pirates, that didn't happen. Now, when we take a look at the box score, Julio technically 0 for 4 with a run, reached on an error, JP 1 for 4, Cal 2 for 4, 3 ribbies, no walks, 2 runs, did strike out once, Randy 2 hits, 1 of them was a homer, 1 ribby, Donovan Solano 1 for 3 with a run, Mitch Garver went 0 for 3 playing catcher, Cal DH today. Mitch Garver, if he goes 0 for 3 from the catcher spot with his strikeout while providing that defense and giving Cal a day off his feet, I'm not mad about that. Dylan Moore had a hit, 1 for 3 with 2 ribbies and a home run, 2 strikeouts. He kinda, sorta, breaks out of a 1 for 36 streak. Ben Williamson went 0 for 3, and Cole Young went 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Ben Williamson and Cole Young, of course, have the excuse of they're still learning. They are rookies. I'm seeing a headline. Dodgers claim CJ Alexander off waivers from the Yankees. Oh, that's interesting. Just got a notification on that right now. That is very, very interesting. The Mariners played well today. The Pirates did not. The Pirates' bats have been a major problem over the course of the season. Their pitching hasn't, but Mariners' bats have been a problem for them this year, and their pitching has also been a problem for them this year. And today the Mariners put together a complete game, and because of that, they were able to claim a win today. And with that win, the Mariners actually now have some momentum going into the All-Star Going into the last couple of games before the All-Star break. They got six coming up after the two against Pittsburgh. We have an off day on Monday before Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in New York against the Yankees. I am pretty excited about that. I'm also really excited about George Kirby versus um, Paul Skeens on Sunday. So that's going to be great. Mariners are looking good, but it's going to be tough. There's a tough stretch coming up, and the Mariners need to beat the teams that they're better than and stay in contention with the teams better than them, like the Yankees, and maybe try to steal a game, steal a series somewhere in there. Mariners making the playoffs is a strong possibility.
I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch today's video, whether it was about the Mariners, sports predictions, or anything else that I have made videos about. I want to give you information about other channels where you can reach me. I'm on Patreon at Sammy5436 for $1 a month. Right now on Patreon, all that really gets you is access to Mariners recaps 12 or so hours before they are available on YouTube and TikTok. I'm also available on Instagram at Sammy54362 and at SamanthaP54361. That second one is a business account. I can be found on Cameo at Sammy5436. That is an account that I think you should definitely follow because right now cameos are $7 and they will be there for the foreseeable future because I right now understand that the economy is in a bit of a downturn. So if you want to support, I do appreciate that. You can also find me on TikTok at Sammy5436. I do also have 3 other YouTube channels that are linked to this channel. All of this information can be found linked in the video descriptions of every one of my videos for the most part, other than shorts. And for business inquiries, you can email me at samanthapond54361 at outlook.com. I do want to advise you that for business inquiries, they do need to be professional, and as they come through to me, I will respond to them as I see fit. Anything that you have that is business related sent to that email will be reviewed and looked at by me. I generally take a look at my emails twice a week from that email account, though there are times where it is more frequent and times where it is less frequent. I also have premium content on a battle pass that's $4.99 a month. No, $5.99 a month, and you can find that you know where with the username Sammy5436. I'm also planning on potentially doing some live streaming at Sammy5436 on YouTube, on Twitch, on some other live streaming platforms, because I think that would be a great way for me to grow. Thank you for tuning in.